This is literally I can't say it. This is literally what my room looks like right now. It's horrid. It's horrid. And this is kind of what it looks like all the time lately. Because, you see, when you don't have storage, when you don't have any kind of storage solution, where do you put the stuff? Where do you put the stuff? It's not even mine. Where do you put the stuff? Like, I make myself feel bad because I'm like, I'm not organizing my stuff. I'm not cleaning my room. I'm not keeping things tidy. But it's like, when there's nowhere to put the stuff, how do I put the stuff away? You know? So it's just always bad. Something has to change. Many things have to change, actually. I do need to get rid of stuff, right? Like, I could definitely do that part of it. But at the same time, I really don't have that much stuff to where like the amount of stuff is the problem. It's mostly the storage problem. I just don't have places to put my stuff. But then also on top of that, I could get rid of some stuff. Yeah. This is literally when I needed to clean my room one day. I just shoved everything that was on like all the surfaces into a bin. And I have not gone through it yet. And we've already accumulated more stuff on the surfaces. So, and then the storage solutions that I do have are like not applicable. Like this is just full of like random desk stuff, glasses, expired supplement. This is partially stuff I need to donate, partially stuff that I just need to deal with. This is Maple's eating towel. I gave her a bully stick earlier. These are like my laundry baskets. This is kind of like normal laundry, and this is kind of like dirty laundry or like dog laundry, like rags and stuff. These baskets, I've had both of them for like years. I think they were both gifts from my mom. The boho aesthetic, it's never been like super me, but it's like me enough, you know, that like I think it went along with the stuff that I had okay, like the natural kind of core. But now I feel like it's really not me, really not the vibe that I'm going for. They're also not really space efficient. Like I would like to have some sort of hamper situation that's like more space efficient, that's all. This shape is really not well for that. It's like rounded. It's also massive. Although one thing, baskets are kind of like, they're harder to clean, obviously. I've like kind of tried to wipe them, but it's not really satisfying. Like, I don't know if maybe I should get something that has like a fabric liner you can wash, or like a solid surface that you can wipe down. I don't know. What do you guys think about baskets for laundry? Like baskets, because it's breathable, so I feel like it would make your clothes not just like concentrate in their stank. I don't know. What's the best solution for laundry? And then I can never even use my laundry basket easily because it's always full of other stuff because I have nowhere to put away the stuff that's in it. Guys, this is literally what my closet looks like right now. I'm getting vulnerable here. I don't even want to do this, but I feel like this is what maybe is good content. I mean, I would like this from someone else, so it'd make me feel better about my life, so I'm like, I gotta do it. It looks kind of especially bad. Right now, like there is more organization, there is more method to this madness than it may seem at first. It's kind of like there's some organization underneath and then just like things piled on top of that. Some of this is like junk journal stuff that I want to go through that I threw in here to get out of the kitchen area. But now this like food packaging in my closet is really disturbing me. And then I had this thing, which I wasn't really using for anything, but I wasn't ready to get rid of it yet. So then I put it in here for storage, and that's really not efficient either. It's not good. It's not good. Also, a lot of this is winter clothes, which I will not be touching for several months. And I have several blankets that I won't be using. I have so many blankets, like half of them are Maple blankets that I will not be touching for months. So I really want to get some vacuum seal bags and make better use of my underbed storage. But vacuum seal bags are not cheap. So I want to see if I can find like some really cheap ones, especially like a bulk pack of them, because usually it's like 2 or 3 or 4 of them, and it's like, I don't know, but too much. Maybe if I get like a pack of 20 of them, I could get a better deal. Or I could split it with like someone I know who also wants them. Who doesn't want vacuum seal bags, you know? I also have wall art and things like this, and also this shelf that I need to put up, but I just like have not dealt with because, oh, there's more than that. Some of it I just haven't done it because I need to pick a spot for it. And then other things like the shelf for the big picture, I'm scared. Imagine there's another finger. I'm scared because I've never hung up something that really heavy. Guys, I don't know how to vlog. I've never hung up something really heavy. I've only hung up light things, medium things. Scared of messing things up, especially in an apartment. So first of all, I think I can get rid of this plant. Let's just get started right away. I'm gonna make the decision. I can get rid of this plant. It's a fake plant. I've had it for years. I do think it's cute, but not cute enough. And also, I don't know, it's just not really the vibe. Unless I can find, I think it's just like the size of it being like a floor plant that's not very tall. It's just not something I want. If it were like a tall fake plant, I think I could find better use for that, because there's a lot of places where in designing a room, like tall plants can do a lot to make the space look better, like to balance things out or whatever. And also, real tall plants are really expensive. So, but fake tall plants are expensive too. But I mean, if you already have one, you might as well get use out of that, or if you find it secondhand or something. But then this size is just kind of taking up floor space while not really offering that much, you know? And there's just not really a spot in this apartment where I'm like, yeah, that really helps. So, another thing, just ignore this. I have 2 yoga mats right now. I really don't need 2 yoga mats. So I'm gonna make the decision right now to get rid of one. And I think it's probably gonna be this one. I don't know though. Maybe I should force myself to do yoga with both of them and see. Make my decision. Really, guys? Just know that genuinely, like, I don't like the design of either of them. This one is just not really my vibe, and then this one, the colors are really bright, and that's not really my vibe either. I'm literally wearing like a bright color, but bright colors are not my preferred. So like, if I didn't care about being a good person, I would go out and buy a new yoga mat that fits my aesthetic better. But because I don't want to give in to those temptations, I will stick with the one that works the best that I already have. Yeah, you could get a secondhand yoga mat, but that's not something I want to do, because you have to silence that voice. You have to, okay? It's okay to feel that way, but you have to shut it up, because we can't let aesthetics dictate this bullshit, okay? Please. Am I explaining myself well? There's no way that this is how life should be and has been. This is a result of social media, Instagram ability, normalizing this need for like everything to be aesthetic and perfect and like match your personal style, go with the trends, whatever. It's like, it's a yoga mat, okay? I mean, there's a place for aesthetic, but the yoga mat, I don't think that needs to be it, okay? It's literally like a piece of plastic I'm gonna sweat on. I'm gonna step on and sweat on and then roll up and put away, okay? Okay? Unless it has like a mustache on it and says, I love doggos. Who cares about trends? Who cares about being current? Unless it's just so cringeworthy that it's just like, you just can't bear it, then I understand getting rid of it and replacing it. I would understand. Why was that the first thing I thought of? I don't know. Okay. My mom is gonna take it, because when I lived at home recently, for that short span of time, and I had this was $35 at TJ Maxx. Hey guys, I know my room looks trash, but you guys already saw it, so I'm trying to tell myself that it doesn't matter. The next part of the video that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to introduce, I need to get off my dang phone in bed before and after sleeping. It's a big problem. I'm actually like, my screen time, my relationship with my phone, I've like progressed so much over the past year, because I really had to like get serious about it, because it was just like driving me insane. But my problem time, my problem like area is with sleep, with being in bed, being on my phone in my bed before I sleep and after I wake up in the morning. It's so bad, I know. The main reasons why I've like let it go on this long, because I've told myself, like, I've tried to do so many times before, like, I'm gonna do no phone in bed now, like never again, I'm never gonna have my phone in my bed. Like, I was literally like said this so many times, and then I end up doing it again. The most important reason is because I love to fall asleep to ASMR. Almost every night for the past like year, maybe longer, I fall asleep to ASMR. I especially like to watch videos that, or listen to videos that are especially interesting or immersive, so I do not think about other things, because I will like keep myself up or keep myself stressed laying in bed trying to sleep, because I'll be thinking about either like things I'm worrying about, or sometimes it's like totally positive things, but it's just like I will start like planning videos in my head. I will start thinking about like work type things, and I'll just keep going and going. So I want to like play something so that it distracts me from that. But then I've become super attached to it. That is the main thing that keeps me like not committing to no phone in bed. The idea of just like raw dogging sleep like really scares me, because I feel like, well, like I'm just gonna be up forever. Occasionally I do, like if I just don't find an ASMR video that I really like, or if the ASMR video finishes before I've fallen asleep, then I will go to sleep just with my brain, and it's like usually fine. So I think it's all like, a lot of it is just like the feeling that like I may have a hard time sleeping if I don't have the ASMR video, not necessarily that like I will have a hard time sleeping if I don't have the ASMR. So that's one reason. The second reason is also just because I really unfortunately enjoy it. I really like, sometimes it's like the best just to like lay in bed and be like watching videos on my phone, or like playing a game on my phone or whatever, just laying in bed all cozy or whatever. But it's so bad, because even those times where I'm like, oh, this is so nice, after like a certain amount of time doing that, and it's always longer than it should be, even if it's not that long, you know, it's always more time than I wish it was. My neck will hurt, my shoulders will hurt, because I'm never in a good position, my eyes will be strained. It's just not good, you know. And I think I give myself the excuse, I'm like, I don't smoke, I barely drink, I'm vegan, you know, I'm like, can I have this one vice? But no, I don't think I can. Because even when I've said so many times, I've been like, I'm gonna be good, okay? And then I'll have like a 3-day span of like, it's not that bad, you know? Like, I'm only on my phone for like 20 minutes before I go to sleep or something. And then I'll ruin it with like a night of like being on my phone for 2 hours before bed. Or like laying in bed in the morning and being on my phone for an hour before getting up, because I'm just like going down a rabbit hole of something horrible or whatever. So I just have to, I've said this so many times, I'm not gonna allow phone in bed ever again. I've said it so many times. When I was journaling, which I've been really bad about keeping up with, but when I was journaling, it was like over and over, it was like, no more phone in bed. I like underline, and then it'd be like 2 days later, I'd be like, okay, so I went on my phone. If I can make like, the theme of this video is like all these things that I've not wanted to do, that I put off doing, that I say I'm gonna do, but then I never do. Like, if I'm making content out of it, that'll get me to do it, because I need content, and I think it's good content. Let's hope. Anyways, so this video will hold me accountable. I'm publicly saying like I'm doing this, so I will actually do it, because I will feel really embarrassed if I don't do it. And then also, if I don't hold true to the things that I said I was gonna do in this video, then I have to scrap this video, and that sucks. So I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna be serious. 30 days, no phone in bed. It's horrible that the idea of like getting into bed and just going to sleep, just like physically getting into bed and then going to sleep, nothing, not going on my phone, not putting on something to listen to while I'm falling asleep. That sounds horrible. Like, that sounds like something I can't do, and that is embarrassing. So we need to change that. So I actually do have 2 blocks already on Opal. Daytime like working block, and then nighttime sleeping block. Like, they actually do help. I only like once a day, maybe twice a day, ask for a break from it. Like, I'm actually pretty good about it. The problem, I don't put YouTube in the blocks. One of my most problematic apps, because with the ASMR, with falling asleep, like, I want the YouTube app free. But then of course, like, sometimes I stay up watching dumb YouTube shorts that I don't even want to watch. So now it's like, if I'm just not doing ASMR and stick with that, I can block YouTube from the challenge. You know, there was a time where I deleted every fun app from my phone, and I was being really serious about it. And then Google Maps became the new addiction. Like, I was obsessed with Google Maps. I spent like hours of every day on Google Maps, which is actually insane. Cause it was like, anytime I wanted to like look at something, I'd be looking at Google Maps. I was like learning everything about my city. I was like looking at every restaurant that I could possibly find on the map and looking for vegan options at everywhere. And I found so many. That's what became addictive, that I just like kept finding like cool little restaurants or cafes or whatever. And I was like saving them all in little lists on Google Maps, which are really nice that you can do. And I was like finding all these little like shops or whatever that I didn't know about before. I was finding new places to walk Maple. It's ridiculous. But it's not necessarily that Google Maps is so interesting. It's just like when you're procrastinating doing anything else or procrastinating sleeping, anything can become interesting. So I really need new clothes. I'm in that state where I'm like, I don't have anything to wear. Like, I hate everything. Most of the clothes that I wear often are like falling apart. Like this shirt, all the thread came out of the bottom of it, but then it was like creased, so then I cut it. And now it's like this, which is like fine. I'm still gonna wear it. This is like ripped back here. The tag was falling off for like years, so I finally just ripped it all the way off, and then it ripped this. My bad. I know you guys know I wear like a lot of the same like shirts over and over again, and they're falling apart, so I need new clothes. I've always been better with like winter clothes than I have been with summer clothes, but anyways, I want to kind of like look at this stuff I got. I want to make room, and I'm gonna put stuff in vacuum sealed bags, and I want to put my winter clothes away, out of the way, so I want to go through some of that first so I have less to put away, and also make room for if I buy more clothes. Okay, let's try some stuff on. I already have an idea of some things that I want to get rid of, but I just want to like officialize it. This is an H&M shirt that I thrifted years ago. This is how a lot of fast fashion clothes is. The idea of it should work, right? Like, it should be cute. It's like a lavender and white gingham button-down shirt. It should be cute, but it just looks so awkward, and like the material is so bad that it feels like, and it looks like I'm just wearing a napkin. Like, it is not nice. It really isn't. It just isn't nice. I want it to be nice, but I just don't think that it is. I feel like you can tell with the button area how like low quality it is. Unless it's actually cute and I'm wrong, but I just feel like it looks bad. So I don't know, but let me know. How does it look on camera? I know I've worn it like once before. This is another thing that I've been considering getting rid of. I just never wear it. I don't know. And then also, ever since I bought it, the sleeves, I don't know how I didn't notice it when I thrifted it. I think it also kind of got worse in the wash. Both sleeves are ripped in a weird way. I don't know. Like, this one has a hole in it. I thought maybe someone tried to do like a thumb hole, but it's really small, which I could definitely fix, but that my problem is like, is it worth fixing? I've had it for a couple years now and I rarely ever wear it. But I don't know, now that I'm wearing it, I'm like, it's kind of nice. I think part of the reason why I don't wear it is because of the sleeve thing. This is another like fast fashion thrifted shirt. I fear it just looks bad. I always hated like how many buttons are here. It's really dumb. Like, it just looks so wrong. I feel like there should be half as many buttons. I don't know. Again, it's like the idea of it feels like it should be cool. I also think the way that the collar is like a different material. I just don't know that I can make this work. Putting on some necklaces, see if that helps. I don't know, I just feel like it looks awkward. I put some shorts on. I also, that's another problem, is like, it's hard for me to decide what shirts I want to keep when I don't have like any bottoms that I actually like to wear them with. Guys, what should I do about this shirt? It is literally falling apart, like actually for real. There's a giant hole right here. There's a giant hole right here, a bunch of little holes along here, huge hole right here, a bunch of holes back here. What do you do in that scenario, in that situation? Should I try to sew all this up? But what about all the little holes? What do I do? I guess I could sew the big holes and then just keep it as a sleep shirt and not worry about all the little holes. Oh my god, this is literally like... Yeah, that's sad. I don't know if I should keep this shirt. I used to really like this shirt, but now I fear it looks bad. I don't know. I can really see it, but I don't know if anyone else can see it, but there's like a lot of fuzz over the black. Maybe I can just shave that with my shaver thing. On camera, I feel like it looks better though. On camera, I feel like maybe it looks fine. Looks cool. I think I will keep this shirt. I also wanted to do this because like, sometimes it just gives me a new perspective on some of my clothes that I already have. I hadn't been wearing this shirt because I thought it would look stupid, but now that I see it again, I actually think it looks cool. It's really just like when I look down on it, it looks bad because I feel like the black doesn't look black anymore, but I don't think anyone else can see it as much as I think they can. So I think this shirt is still cool. And if I had like some denim shorts, I feel like that would be cute. Okay, extremely similar shirt, but I think something happened along the way where this wasn't washed properly or something. Something doesn't seem super right here. But this was one where like in the thrift store, I was like, oh, this is cute, this is fun, I want this. And I was really happy with my purchase. And then the first time I put it on after buying it, I was like, what? Yeah, so I don't know. I really want denim shorts that are like more fitted. Like these are so like loose and baggy, which is cool for some outfits, but like I don't want to just be like Adam Sandler all the time. Adam Sandler doesn't even dress this fun, but you know, I don't want to just wear like dad shorts and dad shirts. I like loose shirt and then shorts that are not tight but like more fitted. This is too daddish. I really like overthink my clothes too much. At the end of the day, not every outfit needs to like fit perfectly or make me look really put together or something. You know, like so half the time I just need like different clothes to not be wearing the same shirt in every video. Honestly, like in the next like week or so, I'll try to actually wear these things and see how I feel actually wearing them and come back. This shirt, I really liked the fabric of it, like the design, the colors is so pretty, and it's such a nice shirt, but obviously it is very big for me. At the time, I was really like into wearing like really big shirts, but now like I think it looks stupid on me. Or do you guys think it's cool? When I put my shorts as if they like fit better, like I just like rolled my shorts up a little bit so it looks like to appear as though they're like smaller shorts, like shorts that fit me better. Is it cool oversized or is it goofy oversized? Let me know. What do you think? What do we think? What do we think? Let me pretend like, okay, I have this like Trader Joe's bag. Pretend I'm like going to get a matcha. Like, is it like cool oversized? Like, oh, I'm just so like cool and relaxed. Or is it like, why are you wearing your dad's shirt? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ironically, I wore my dad's clothes for when I was Guy Fieri for Halloween, and they actually fit me like very well. This shirt, I feel like I've always been deciding on. It's like a nice shirt, but then I just never wear it because it's a sweater tank top, and I'm always just like, when am I gonna wear that? Because it's so hot here in the summer. I don't really wear tank tops except for when it's really hot, and then when it's really hot, I'm not gonna want to wear this. So I just don't know when I would wear it. Also, the armpits are really small, so they really like hit up in there, which doesn't help also if it's hot. And I think I told myself last year like I would wear it layering in the winter or whatever, and then I just never did. So I think it's time to get rid of it. You guys might remember I thrifted this shirt in my like Clovis vlog video. I washed it in cold water and then I did not dry it at all. And it must have shrunk because I swear it didn't look this stupid when I tried it on in the store. Like in the store, I thought it was too tight, but I was like, well, maybe it's kind of cute. And then Casey was like, no, like it looks good. It doesn't look too tight. It's just because you never wear tight clothes. And then people commented on the video like, yeah, it doesn't look tight. Like it looks nice, but it looks ridiculous. It like clings to me, you know, but maybe it's because it just needs to be ironed. Like it's one of those. So maybe it's fine, but I just think the sleeves feel like baby sleeves. But yeah, is it just because of the clothes? You saw the clothes that I normally wear. This, I don't know. I've always just felt iffy about it. I don't know, something about it. Because I actually like wearing dark colors, but something about it just being so like flat and a turtleneck, the color that it is, it just feels like wrong. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. It also always looks bad on camera because it's so like flat and dark. Does that make sense? Like, do you guys think it looks bad, or do you guys think I'm just like overthinking it like usual? But I just feel like whenever I've worn it, I just feel kind of off. So I think that's enough reason to get rid of it. I thrifted this shirt in the winter so that I would hopefully wear it in the summer, and I better actually wear it in the summer. I'm gonna feel stupid. I want more shirts like this. Maybe this one might be a little bit awkward, but I need like different shorts for it. This looks awkward. Okay. This shirt, I kind of messed up at some point washing it incorrectly, but I think it still might be wearable. It's like a nice shirt. I just made it awkward because I kind of ruined it. But did I ruin it? I could probably just iron it and it'd be okay. But I don't know, maybe it's kind of cool. Maybe it's kind of cool. Maybe it's kind of cool. I don't know. This makes me sad because I just thought this was like such a fun find. I think that's amazing that it says bye 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 on both sleeves. NSYNC, okay. You know, I'm not like an NSYNC fan per se, but I did have a CD that was half NSYNC and half Britney Spears growing up that I really was into. I also just kind of love boy and girl groups of all kinds generally, but this is too small. Like, it fits, and so I think I excuse myself owning it, but I don't wear it because it's so fitted. I don't like wearing fitted t-shirts like this, but I don't want to get rid of it because it's cool, so I should get rid of it. This shirt I used to really like. Now I feel like, I think the white is very like dulled. Do I have something white to like put next to it? Like this shirt looks better. Let's see what it looks like next to it. Like, do you see? The white is more true white in this. Because I've had this for a long time. Nowadays, I'm better about doing laundry like the correct way, reading the tag, and I almost always wash things on cold and stuff. But in the past, I wasn't always the best about that. So, like, I'm sure I've washed it incorrectly. I'm sure I've let the colors bleed at times. And I just feel like it doesn't look very good. But I don't know if I'm just, like, overthinking it. I think I still like it. I think if I imagine with better shorts, and I could look into potentially what I could do to brighten the shirt. Because I really, especially for summer, like, I love shirts like this. Like, I would just wear these kinds of shirts, like, all the time. Because the material is, like, breathable and it doesn't wrinkle. But it's really hard to find them in the size that I want, in the style that I want, and in colors that I think look good on me. Like a year or two ago, I was at the thrift store and some, like, outdoorsy woman must have donated a bunch of clothes or something because there was just so much Land's End products, and I didn't even know about that brand, but Casey was like, that's a good brand, and I was like, oh. And it was all like nice, like, clothes, good quality, like barely worn, and I was really excited about it. This looks better on camera. I like the color of it, I like the idea of it, but the actual, like, fit of it, I feel like is not for me. But now that I'm seeing it on camera, it actually looks cool. It's just like whenever I put it on and look in the mirror, I don't love it. Something about, like, the structure of it. I tend to like clothes more like flowy and less like structured, so I think this is off-putting to me, but now that I'm putting it on, I actually think it looks cool. So I don't know. Let me know, what do you guys think? I think also when I pull it up like this, I think I like it better too. Because it kind of opens up the bottom part of it more. Versus like when I wear it more on the shoulder, I think it looks more awkward. Okay, we have another oversized button-down shirt, but maybe it's a vibe. I always think it looks stupid on me, but Casey borrowed it 'cause she wanted something to wear for something, and we're very similar size, and I was like, wait, why does it look cool on her? We do have different builds though, like she has a longer torso, and that's probably a lot of it. But I just, like, it didn't look bad on her at all. I thought it looked cool on her. So I was like, maybe, like, it actually looks better on me than I think. But you know, it may just be how our builds are different. But I really like the colors of this. If anyone remembers, it really reminds me of that one episode of Raven, That's So Raven, where she's like modeling, and it's like a body positivity episode. And I always like really loved her dress in that episode. I always thought it was like so pretty, and it reminds me of that. Okay, so imagine we have little cool shorts, and we have our bag. Also, this makes me realize I need like a lighter colored bag for lighter outfits, because I do want to thrift like more bags. Probably just like one more bag, realistically. Like, it'd be nice to just have like a dark colored bag and a light colored bag. I'm living life, breathing air, getting there. I could take this in just a little bit and it would make a huge difference, you know, so I could always try to do that. There's also this shirt, which I don't even need to try on because I just know. It's just the fit of it, I'm not into. It's a little too like athletic fit for me. I have like at least a small pile of things that I for sure want to get rid of. Now that I kind of have made myself feel better about a few of my shirts, like I want to wear them now, I just need to get some shorts. It is just so hard, okay? I don't know how to get clothes that fits me. It's just like whenever I try on clothes, and I should just get stuff altered, but like, yeah, I guess I just have to. Guys, Literally missed this bin. I think it's mostly like summer clothes that I wasn't wearing because it was cold, and also just other random stuff. So these are leggings I'm gonna get rid of because I hate wearing leggings. I really don't like the feel of it. But if I get rid of them, then I don't have any leggings. So I always was scared, but it's like, I don't even like them. So, wow, okay. Forgot about a lot of this. Forgot that I had these shorts. They were pants, I think, or capris, and I cut them to be shorts, and I was going to consider like hemming them. And I have this on the side, which I thought was cool at first. But now I feel as though it is not, for me at least. They're also like, they don't have butt pockets, which I don't really like. I forgot I have these. They're just so high. I was amazed when I got these, and I feel like I had to have them because I've never had shorts that just like fit me actually so perfectly. Like the waist actually fits like perfectly, and the rest of it, which is crazy for me. But they're way too high. I'm not into that anymore. So these are too small. These are too high and tight on the waist. These are also really high. Nor. These are also too small. I don't know. I think I just like a lot of this stuff, I just held on to it and never tried it again. I have some kind of see-through bike shorts that I would wear like underneath clothes to make it slightly warmer in the winter. This is kind of see-through. I used to wear this as like a sleep shirt, but it's just kind of see-through and I hate it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm also on my period, which is not the best time to be like trying on clothes, but I guess it just will make me more harsh toward them, which is good. So this, I actually like this shirt. It fits okay in general, but it's too tight in the armpit area. Like the armpit, I can like feel the, what's it called? Trim? Like in my armpit? Yeah, I don't like the fit of it. Okay. This shirt I really want to like, because it's really cool, but I don't think I really like the colors on me. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, partially like I need to even out my farmer's tan for the summer. It's really cool, so I want to like it, but I don't know. Imagine if my tan was more even and I had like cool denim shorts on and my bag, okay? Or maybe even black shorts, I don't know. Not these shorts, but like denim shorts. I'm out living life. This is another one that I just think is cool but never wear because, again, it's like a sweater tank top. And I think, again, I like kept it because I was like, well, I'll layer it for the winter. And then I just never did. I think I need to get rid of this, unfortunately. I don't feel like buttoning this shirt. I do really love this shirt. I've had it forever, like literally since I was in high school. And it's always been like one of my favorite shirts, but it's actually destroyed right now. It's missing like at least 2 buttons. It's also ripped right here from Maple. Eventually I'll fix it. This shirt is so strange because it's like swimsuit material kind of. Hee. I feel like it's absolutely like the stereotypical touristy shirt, which is funny because I actually did wear it in Honduras and I just felt like such a like caricature of a tourist. Yeah, I don't know. It's another one that's like oversized, but I don't know if it's in like a cool fun way or in like a goofy way. So, but again, I think it really is about like what the shorts look like because this feels like goofy tourist. But if I had like cute little shorts, then maybe it'd be cool. I just don't know. Literally, this is the perfect kind of material for summer because it's just so like, it's like a swimsuit basically. And also these undershirts I don't want. Okay, so we're getting rid of a lot. All this. This is actually a lot, you guys. All this. I'm dropping things. This. So now this is all the clothes that I'm getting rid of. It's a lot. Yes. Nice. Okay. Where's the biggest one? Oh no, this is the biggest one. Okay, so right now I have this extra comforter in here, and I was considering getting rid of it. Like, this takes up like the whole storage container, so if I could put this in a vacuum seal bag, that would be awesome. I'm hoping this is big enough, because I think this is the extra large size. I mean, I think it could get pretty small. Yeah. These do feel cheap, but like, they would do the job. So I'm just doing the comforter in this one so I can kind of flatten it out more. I think it makes more sense for it to be like more even. my god, it's so flat. Wow. Wait, that's really good. I actually didn't think it would get that small. That's so good. Oh my god, it feels like it's not fabric. It feels like it's like taffy. Bro, I wish I could fold it now. Can I? Is that bad? It's probably bad. Okay, so this is going under the bed. Even Maple's interested. She's having a show. Huh, Maple? Huh, Gully? Oh, Gully, you're so cute. This whole drawer in my dresser is just these two freaking blankets. I have so many blankets. They're mostly Maple blankets. And even when they're not Maple blankets, they become Maple blankets. But she doesn't really need blankets in the summer. Maybe like 1, maybe 2. Not 5. Bag 2. That's the plan. Before? It's not as incredible as the other one, but it's pretty awesome. What is that? I have this bag full of winter socks. So I'm gonna try to vacuum seal it into this storage tub, if you know what I mean. Oh, there's more. No. I have so many socks. Okay, so I have this storage tub in my closet with just various items in it, and it had these things, these cloth storage things, that they both initially had like vacuum seal bags like attached inside of them, which was kind of cool, but the bags don't vacuum seal anymore, so because these are really old. I was like thinking I could just put my new vacuum seal bags in this, still use it, but it's actually too tall to go under my bed, like if you truly fill it up. So I was always just like shoving it under my bed, which I don't really like. It'd be easier to just put the vacuum seal bags straight under the bed because they can slide in and out easier. I don't like how unstructured they are. Like, I don't know. I'd rather have like solid storage, so I'm gonna be donating those. I also forgot I had this blanket that my grandma knitted. I'm not getting rid of it, of course. I'm kind of like having a hard time finding a spot for this because I don't really like it just being put away. But at the same time, the only place I have to like have a throw blanket, you know, is the couch. But it's such a holey blanket. I don't like having holey blankets on the couch because Maple will get on them. Even if they're on the top of the couch, she will get on them and her little claws will get stuck in there. It wouldn't look good on my bed, so I think it just has to be like put away for now. So I will vacuum seal this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh god. Oh, I didn't realize there was so much stuff in this. So I have this like organizer that I'm missing the hooks for. I always was kind of unsure about this organizer because it has these things right here that I don't even know what they're for. And then it had these things in front of this that were like little plastic like things that velcroed onto here that you could put like paper in. Like they're like paper sized plastic things. I still don't know. Like it feels so random to me. I don't know. What do you guys think this is for? Because that was underneath the things that went on top of this. I don't know. It's so random. So I kind of want to keep it because it does have a lot of pockets. Like you can't even see all of them. It has a lot of pockets, but I'd have to get new hooks for it. But I don't know if I need it. So I'm going to think about it. That awkward part, if I don't find a use for it, it's kind of just this awkward part of it in the middle that just looks bad. It just like bothers me. I don't know. I don't want to look at that every day. This was in my grandma's house and I always thought it was like neat as a kid. So of course I took it after she passed. And it's actually a music box. So if you open this, it's supposed to play music, but the music part is broken. Plants inside look pretty fake. It's also cracked right here. So I don't know. I just kind of like put it away in storage somewhere. And it's just always in storage somewhere, wherever I move. Oh, geez, that scared me. This would be an awesome project for the right person to like take everything out of here, do a new terrarium that looks better, you know? Fix the music box. Honestly, the crack, you can barely see the crack, and you just face it away, like, you know. Mostly it's just like I don't have a spot for it. Like I don't have a nice spot where this would be displayed nicely. So I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I failed. I failed pretty quickly even. And yeah, it's embarrassing. But I don't even feel bad about it because you see, I think I found a better solution anyway. Hear me out. Let me explain. I've been journaling almost every day, which this is just like a random journal that I've had for years that I found. On like maybe the 4th day of this or something, I screwed up. I was like finishing a video. I was determined to finish it. I was just like, I'm gonna stay up until I finish it. Because sometimes that's just like how I have to do things. Like I have to get into that flow state. And unfortunately, it always happens like late at night. I'm just like, that's just who I am, unfortunately. Despite how I don't want to live like that. And of course, like after that, I think the combination of me being like so tired, I want to get in bed, I want to go to bed, but also like I can't just go from like working, editing to going to sleeping, so I still need that wind down time. So then I end up in bed on my phone. Anyways, it all went downhill from there. I tried to get back to the challenge because I think also that night I was like, it's fine, like I already screwed up today, I'm just gonna chill and then I'll get back to the challenge tomorrow, you know. And then I didn't. It was all downhill from there. And shout out to the creator Olivia Unplugged. She obviously talks about being unplugged, but like getting off your phone, but not just getting off your phone, you know, like also like being more mindful about your phone, being more intentional about your phone, like more realistic. Because I think a lot of the anti-phone or like anti-phone addiction content is kind of just like, get a flip phone, get off your phone, like put your phone away, turn your phone off or whatever. And it's like at the end of the day, like that's not realistic for most people. So I appreciate that she's a lot more like in depth about it. Like you're gonna use your phone, but like here's how to be better about it, you know. So I know she talks about like the Opal premium membership where you can do like hard blocks, and I'll get into that. But I was always kind of like reluctant to look into that because number one, I was like, how dare you make me pay for something on my phone that lets me not use my phone, you know what I mean? Like it's like I paid for this phone and now I'm gonna pay another company to not be able to use my phone. Like it just feels like so stupid, which isn't really Opal's fault. Like they have to make money somehow. It's not their fault that the phone is addictive, you know. They're just creating the solution to that. But anyways, okay, so the hard blocks, basically most of you I'm sure have used like some sort of phone blocker, the screen time thing on your phone where it can like lock you out of apps and stuff if you use them too much. But there's always a way to like get out of that. There's always a way to like take a break from it or reset it or just bypass it completely. I find myself just always going past those things. And sometimes it's like you create a new habit of like dismissing the warning or whatever, or asking for breaks or something that you're not even really consciously doing it anymore. You just like, you get the warning and you're just like, you don't even think about what you're doing, you know. You're not sitting there like, no, I really need this time on Instagram or whatever. You just like, it's just like second nature now. So a lot of people know that those things don't really work if you actually have a problem. And so Opal has hard blocks or deep focus or whatever, where they truly don't let you bypass the limit. They don't let you ask for more time. They don't let you ask for a break or reset the limit or whatever. And so I definitely considered it before. I definitely considered paying for it, but I was also scared because I was like, well, what if, I always have the thought of like, well, what if there's an emergency and I really need to like use that app, or I really need to like Google something to find out something, or I don't know. It's just like that balance, you know. You want to be restricted from your phone, but you also want to be able to use your phone when you need to use your phone. But I recently found out that there's an emergency pass you can use once a week, which even though I probably will never even use it, that gave me motivation to consider it again. Like that was the kind of the last excuse I could give as to why I haven't tried this yet. What if it locks me out of an app when I really need it or something, you know? I looked into it again after a particularly bad day on my phone. I mean, to be fair, I was watching like very educational videos and it was a Sunday, so it's not like I was like avoiding work, but I still like, you know, the feeling of like I kept telling myself in my head, I gotta get off my phone, like I gotta get off my phone. Like I've been watching videos for too long, but I just kept watching them. I had to get up and take Maple out to pee, and while I was taking her out to pee, I was like, my neck hurts so bad. Like my neck was so sore from like sitting there on my phone, like watching videos. Then after that, I just kept watching more videos, but then they were videos about like switching to a flip phone, switching to a dumb phone or whatever. A flip phone obviously is an old school phone, flip phone. Some people are moving back to those because they're less convenient to use, less stimulating, less fun. They're just like the essentials, you know? But a dumb phone could be anything, but like a lot of the time people are talking about a modern phone that's made to be dumber. So it might look kind of like an iPhone or whatever. It might have modern technology, but it's not as advanced. It doesn't have every app. It doesn't have all the fun stuff that gets you addicted to your phone. Because I've thought about those a lot in the past year. I've seriously considered getting rid of my iPhone and reverting to an older phone or getting one of these like dumb phones, but I don't have the money to actually get like one of the nice dumb phones right now, and I'm too afraid to actually switch to a flip phone because of the not having modern technology. I just keep getting interested in that movement, but then I don't actually do anything about it, you know? But that day I was like really feeling it. I was like really looking at it and like, oh, there's a payment plan. Like that would be so nice. Maybe this would truly change my life. Change my habit. At some point I ended up back on the Opal app on my phone and was reminded of the hard blocks and the premium mode and stuff. I kind of was like, you know what? If I'm strongly considering and thinking I might be able to live life with a dumb phone, why wouldn't I be able to deal with the Opal Premium? Why would I be afraid of the Opal like hard blocks or whatever? Essentially that's what would be happening if I had a dumb phone, or if I had an old-fashioned phone. I wouldn't be able to use XYZ apps. Like at least with the Opal it's like a trial. I don't have to switch to a new device or whatever, and then I get that emergency pass still. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Like I'm gonna try it. I hate that it's literally $20 a month. It is closer to, I think, $9 a month if you pay for the annual, which is $100. But I wasn't obviously willing to pay that yet. And I was like, you know what? $20 is not a lot of money if it's gonna like change my life. So that night I paid for the $20. I really wish they had a free trial. Since I have found out that there actually is free trials, but you have to get a code from someone who is paying for it. So if you want my code, it's WJWYB. You can get a 30-day free trial. Also, I think if you get 5 people to sign up, you get a year free, I think. So if you guys want to sign up, please use my code. But anyway, so I spent some time that evening setting a schedule for myself and setting limits for myself on the Opal app. Premium mode, all hard blocks. Because I was like determined. I was like, I'm gonna do this. But the emergency pass, like me knowing about that now, really changed things. Because then I was like, okay, I have no excuse. And realistically, how many emergencies are you gonna have? Like one a week is probably fine. I think I'm only on my second full day with it. It's literally so nice, especially in the morning. I thought it would be like annoying. Like I thought I would be like mad or frustrated being restricted from my own phone, you know? But instead it was like, it felt so nice. Like I felt so relieved and truly free. It's like not up to me anymore. You know, they took all the weight off of my shoulders. And like, not to glaze this company so much, they've literally only had 2 days, okay? So I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, and then I will give you an update later if it continues to work out for me. Every other method that I have tried for getting off my phone, reducing my screen time, depends on me in some way. People will be like, oh, put your phone in the other room, turn your phone off, put your phone on do not disturb. Even if I'm like, I do really good for like 3 days straight or whatever, there's gonna be a day where I screw it up, and then like it'll just go downhill from there. Like it always happens. I just like can't depend on myself. But this is like, I mean, it depends on me to like create the blocks in the first place, but then like once they're blocked, once you're in the block, it's like you cannot do anything. I mean, there's probably like a loophole somehow, but like I don't know about it yet. For example, in the morning before this, I'm telling myself like I shouldn't be distracted by my phone in the morning. If I want to grab my phone and check the weather, I have to fight the temptation to like go on check on something else after I check the weather. If I want to check the time on my phone, I have to fight the temptation to like not click on that notification or to not check the news or whatever. I have to mentally work to fight this habit versus like with the hard blocks, it's like no matter what I do, I can't go on YouTube. Like I can't go on whatever, you know? It's like awesome. It's just that thing that's like always luring over me. Even if I'm not like actively at this moment being distracted by my phone, it's just that like dark cloud that's like following me everywhere, which is like the distraction coming from my phone, you know, the temptation to go on my phone or whatever. So anyways, I talked a lot, but I just wanted to share that because this is like this might be revolutionary for me. And let me show you my screen time. So Sunday was that bad day where I was watching YouTube a bunch on my phone. And then literally look at Monday right after that. I mean, to be fair, like Monday and Tuesday are work days and Sunday is not. But still, this is how it might look a different week. Like Monday and Tuesday are almost as high as Sunday. Or like this one, Monday and Tuesday are somehow higher than Sunday. So right now I'm still in my like work block. Which blocks like almost everything until 5:30. Shows you how much time you have left, shows you what is blocked, and it just says you cannot edit or cancel a deep focus session. So like I can't do anything. Usually it would say like get more time or reset or something like that. I basically block like everything because I just want my phone to feel very unavailable to me. For example, like Patreon is blocked. It just says restricted. You cannot use Patreon because it is restricted, and all you can do is just click OK. All you can do is just click OK. And I don't know, like it brought me so much relief. So I don't know. And that's where we'll end it today. I wanted to post this video before the month ends, but let me know if you enjoyed this and I can do a part 2 where I update you on my phone situation, my storage situation, because I did vacuum seal a lot more stuff, and what clothes I decided to keep / give away, and more if you want. Okay, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.